The business audit performance tool, I think, is a vital aspect of the program, and this is something as a decision maker that I'd be very, very excited to see. It really, the tool really looks at identifying out of the 5 things that we look at, which is people, cost, delivery, quality, health and safety. We have a scale that we can use, 1 out of 5, that will identify from a staff point of view who undertake the program. When they do rate it, if the rate's 1, then it means that we identify there's some probably areas that we need to focus on and we need to improve on. If it's a 5, obviously we're refreshed, but we don't work on that area as much because they're probably very, very good at that area. The reason we have this tool, because part of when we do training, the business from our point of view is about putting projects in place, putting practical hands-on projects that will identify and address and will work on them, them areas from that scale, 1 to 5. But also it's a strategy that we put in place to make sure that every time we do training development, it's about developing your staff and focus on the key areas and issues that we need to focus on a day-to-day basis. The projects will also, will focus on the skills that will improve the staff, that obviously will help with the business objective and business overview of improving them being a better leader and managing their staff better as well.
How the business performance review is, we sit down with you and we discuss the 5 components which basically our courses have been structured into, that we see as the main contributors to how if your company is performing well or if it's not so well. So those 5 areas again is people, cost, delivery, quality, and health, safety, and environment. Once we have actually asked you all those questions, we're able to score it from a 0 to 5. We work through and we get an overall percentage of how we feel, how the company is actually performing out of 100%. So what this actually does is it highlights the areas that you're doing well, your strengths, and the areas where we may need to put more attention into. And this is where we can actually really break it down to say, what outcomes do you really want to achieve from this training? What strategies do you have in place right now? And we can actually grab those ideas and facilitate them throughout the training from module to module. Another benefit of actually rolling out the business performance review is we can actually measure our progression throughout the course, and ultimately at the end we can say, have we made any improvements? How well, how much have we, so what percentage of improvements have we made? Or what areas do we need to put some more energy into? They say you can't manage what you can't measure. So this is definitely the flavor that we've put into it.